To make sure your mission trip is successful and memorable, make sure you take all precautions and think about the safety of not only yourself but the group before you go. Writing down communication phone numbers before you go on the trip is very important. Write down the countries and areas emergency phone numbers because 911 usually only works in North America. Other countries do not have a 911 system in place for emergencies. I would also write down your trip's international leader phone number just in case you would need that. And I'd also write down the U.S. Embassy's phone number. That would be a very important number to have as well, especially going into some of these countries that are very hostile and they don't like either Christians or Americans. So, also to write down your hotel's phone number where you're staying at. I would definitely give your family and friends the phone numbers to the hotels and the places that you'll be staying, just so they would have an extra way of contacting you in case your cell phone wasn't working at the time. I would set up an alert, a Google alert, for any local news that would be on your missions trips area. By setting this alert up weeks in advance, it'll give you understanding of any news that might be happening in the country that you're going to be doing your missions trip in. I would also sign up for what is called STEP. It's S-T-E-P, STEP. STEP stands for Smart Traveler Enrollment Program. STEP is an alert system provided by the U.S. Department of the State. In addition to keeping you informed with emails and text messages that might be happening in the country you're going to be doing your missions trip in, it also will contact you if there's ever an issue. The issue will be provided by the U.S. Embassy, and it could be anything from civil unrest to family emergencies. Next, I would also encourage you to sign up for the First Aid by American Red Cross app. You can put that on your phone or on your computer, your laptop if you were taking one. This First Aid app opens up a great list of common lists for first aid situations, even if it was just something small like twisting an ankle or a cut or a bruise. It's just nice to have that app to look at. It provides videos on how to treat different symptoms and different injuries. By clicking on the situations, it brings up step-by-step instructions and a video on how to deal with different situations. Give a copy of your itinerary to your family. Your family should know where you're going to be at on a day-to-day basis. It's good to keep them in the loop and know what you're doing at all times. I would also give them a copy of your flights as far as the times and departures and where you're going to be traveling as far as the flights, just so they can keep up to date, make sure your plane made it safely to where you're going. Like I said before, I would give them the numbers to the hotels and all the places you're staying at, and I would just make sure you do give them that brief day-to-day basis on what you're going to be doing every day. In conclusion, I would just say just to have fun and try not to stress about the missions trip. I mean, you're going on a mission. It's a great cause. Most mission trips actually go off without a hitch, and there usually isn't any issues. And most importantly, just enjoy your trip because it's going to be memories for a lifetime.